How's it going, guys? And welcome back to the channel. And we are on to season 1, episode 2 of Deadwood, Deep Water, I believe this one is called. And just coming on from the first episode, which I really enjoyed, there was a lot, as I said, a lot of interesting characters that were introduced, all of very distinct personalities, as I said in my verdict to the first episode. Really liking Seth Bullock, Timothy Olyphant's character, and he's kind of his assistant, the guy who he opened up. Well, he was his deputy, and then they opened up that was it antique furniture kind of shop or whatever. It's in a tent, or whatever you want to call it. But then we had to think about that family with the little girl. And so she's been taken in by the doctor, so I guess we're going to see if she survives or not. And that guy, well, he was killed. I think it was actually, well, Bullock said that he thought that, Bill Hickok actually, it was his gun that killed the guy. And obviously we met as well the guy who ran that saloon bar, Ian McShane's character, I think Al is his name, and he had the Irish guy killed. Still not sure what the hell that deal was. I'm still a little confused on that, but I'm sure as we go we'll probably learn more. But we'll see if the doctor can save the little girl. But guys, there'll be a full uncut reaction to this, and it will be for most of the Deadwood episodes. So if you'd like to support the channel further, you can check out my Patreon page. The link will be in the description for full uncut reactions and early access, and you can also become a channel member as well too. There's different tiers, different perks. Gunsmoke, another Western TV show I'm watching, is primarily going forward is primarily exclusive for patrons and channel members. So just like, because not all of these videos, some of them get like copyright claimed, so they can stay on the channel, but I don't get anything from it. So a lot of work goes into it. So just any little extra support if you can would be fantastic. Just a quick shout out to my patrons, to Ravi, to Gigi Gooding, to Frank, to Benny, to Darts, to Mihal, to Blaze, and to Mary. Thank you so much for the support. But with that, we will watch Deadwood Season 1, Episode 2, Deep Water. That is a mucky ground. Is that your man that they killed?
Why she?
He knows what's up. Yeah.
Eat deep.
Yeah.
His dog eat. Them eat thee too. Eat thee him yourself, you leering heathen.
Well, this town needs law and order. Set. You could want to step up. So we get full frontal nudity.
You touched that hotel's kitchen, Seth?
And like Mr. Seth Bullock there, raise the camp up.
Yeah, a fella to be put in that box might argue with you, Reverend.
In his effects, I found a letter addressed to Tom Mason.
Well, I know a Tom Mason, but that feller keeping cool in the creek, that...
Perhaps the Tom Mason you know is the dead man's brother. If he is in camp, he should be notified.
What was that shootout about?
That sunup? Yeah. I heard, Al. Hickok and one of them hardware guys you're renting to threw down on the fella brought word in of that Squarehead family. Man Squarehead lived, little Squarehead girl. They took her to the dock.
What condition?
I don't know, Al.
Yeah, let's see what the story is. Is she okay?
Still among us.
I'm asking you what her prospects are.
If her wounds don't fester, she might have a fighting chance.
Don't fester.
I was wondering how that child fared.
Iffy, touch and go. I'm not optimistic.
I'd like to hear whichever way it goes.
And didn't he also shoot a man he suspected in the murders? And if I were to confide in him when you circulate my optimism, and supposing it was road agents, and they hear his talk, where's the little one stand then?
You got a dark turn of mind.
What's it? It'll come back to him if people hear who maybe wanted her dead?
From the look of him.
You think that doc's been wrong once or twice in his life?
He's weird.
But my intentions herd me like a damn steer.
Ain't you here to prospect gold? If you're just gonna gamble, Bill, let's get it set. I'll arrange appearance money for you.
What offer should we make at the purchase of that lot? Barber next to us paid $600 for his lot 10 days ago.
Mr. Bullock, after the events of last night, for an ink-stained wretch like myself, finding you and Mr. Hickok...
I don't want to talk about last night's events.
All right, fair enough.
Why?
Oh, out of pocket. Wait. Claim seller lives here in this hotel.
Not anymore.
He, must be sleeping in.
He's permanently sleeping.
Good morning. Ellsworth. Name's Ellsworth. I hear you bought these digs. How do you do? What claim's the next one over? I see. You cleaning up any yellow? Days, yeah.
But some of the people like this, would you want your be prospecting so close to them, you know? If they see what you get, they might try and kill you, you know?
She hasn't even showed me any flake.
He's been set up, isn't he?
It wasn't Sue killed them squareheads. It was Persimmon Phil, Tom Mason.
Mr. Swearingen.
Yeah, that's right.
Saul Starr. Seth Bullock. Rent on lot 4.
Lot 4.
Any more foot traffic, you'd have to call it a riot.
Now, I'm turning back slow.
What's that, guys? Sorry, just like a bug just literally just fell from the ceiling and just landed right down on the table. So I just need to get rid of that.
Well, I heard you're not a man. I want mistaken my intentions.
Who says that? I'd like to ask him what they mean. That fella drew on Seth this morning.
Yep. Let's leave it all alone. I am stupidest when I try to be funny. I guess before I made a price, I want to know if you boys have unnamed partners.
Why?
I think specifically Wild Bill Hickok. Didn't you and Hickok act together in the...
Met Wild Bill Hickok. What business of that is his?
You mean what business of mine is that?
Don't tell me what the fuck I mean.
Get a deal done.
Should we sort it out another time? Thirsty people coming.
Captain needs it. Saul Starr, right? That's a Jewish name. Mine isn't, but nice to meet you, son, huh?
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Jeez. Feeling a bit of tension there.
I don't like that son of a bitch. Thank God you didn't let him see it. Calls me loose with a gun. Was he there?
I've acted on your commission, Mr. Bullock. Built a coffin and dug a grave. Will you join me now for the burial service?
Kind of have to. He's kind of trying to do them a favor, I guess.
E.B. Farnham, gentlemen. Mr. Utter's room is ready. The previous guest was Irish.
What do you mean by that?
I'm very grateful for your attention. I only wish my symptoms would subside.
And each other. There are people in this camp in genuine need of my attention.
Suckers. So we missed a good score there, did we?
Keep lying. I'll murder you in that chair.
I'm on that family by accident. Nobody's trying to hold out your end or anything. That's your end right there.
Was he going to give it to him?
My problem was bringing up the subject. But that's all weighed out there. You want to see over the job? You don't like loose ends. I appreciate that.
Don't like messes. Things done half-assed, bags of shit. One of the squareheads lived.
No.
No?
We seen to him pretty good.
They brought it back to camp. It's over at the Sawbones.
Is it talking? I mean, can it speak English? Because when we was seeing to him, they was all screaming in squarehead. But your cut there, that reflects he's out. There's no cut
He came here.
So Ned's the guy who came back with. So wait, is it like a business deal where if they raid a group or a family, he's to get a share of it?
The Spearfish, Wild Bill Hickok, and those two guys walk past you down the stairs to save the squarehead kid. Tell Ned to stick around until they see what the kid has to say about it. And Ned throws down.
Against Wild Bill Hickok.
Against Hickok and this other cocksucker Who draws almost as fast. You leave a squarehead alive and me to clean up the mess. I mean, those are the only loose ends, huh?
I want you to have my share. I swear to fucking Christ.
Well, I don't want your fucking share. This cat. And don't let anyone in.
Believe me, anyone tries getting in here tonight, he's gonna be damn fucking sorry.
Yeah, he believes her. He trusts her.
Your ways are not our ways, O Lord. We abide the just and the unjust alike under your tearless eye, because you see what we are so well.
Is he noticing Bullock's disinterest?
Perspective, Reverend.
And don't we need all the generosity we can get?
Is he looking for something, or is he like... I don't know.
What Hickok you talking about?
Oh, fucking big shot.
Big fucking shot, wasn't
In
it?
his ear from behind. I'd like to see how fucking tough he was.
That's right.
Plotting to have him killed?
Hickok. And what he did to your poor fucking brother, huh?
He's trying to get him riled up. Yeah, he's a calculated fecker, isn't he? He knows what he's doing.
Al, will she live?
Look at your belly.
Will who live, Al?
Norwegian kid. How many children you caring for?
I'm not optimistic.
She could settle who killed her people, road agents or Sue.
I don't know nothing about that. Does that hurt? I doubt we'll even know what language she spoke.
Is he included him as well, the doctor? He's plotting, trying to find information on her, trying to get someone to kill Hickok. Probably trying to get someone to kill Seth Bullock as well.
Doc asked me to see your patient.
What for? What do you know about it? Don't you ignore me.
Oh.
You don't want to interfere with me. Knife to you. You'll be scared worse than a long time dying.
Get away from her.
Leave her alone! Gosh!
Jeez. Okay, I did not expect seeing her like that. I guess it's a front she kind of puts on, isn't it?
Did you hurt her? No. No, Doc. But she's better than you thought.
I didn't expect to see her breaking down like this, though.
Was he among them that did for her family?
He owns a gem saloon.
Then what's it to him if she can open her eyes?
Will she say something to Bill? He might say something to Seth. They might confront Al. Then the shit would really hit the fan then.
You can tip her over with a feather.
But a little girl?
He's asking to kill her. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
I don't trust him to pull it off.
The bank job. He walks up to the cocksucker, puts one in his ear.
He keeps running that mouth like he is Hickok. Ain't gonna let him get close enough.
Pour coffee down, Tom, because he is going out tonight to murder that son of a bitch. Where do you and me stand?
All right.
Oh, Jesus,
Ever say nothing to no one.
They have business to do with each other, they find a way around. Don't talk to me like I'm 5, so...
Boys!
Saul's got my proxy.
I mean, him and me should talk without you?
That's what it means.
Under a tent. I mean, a hardware operation could turn into a gambling joint.
It's going to happen, Mr. Swearingen.
Tell you boys outright, I could be installing my own eventual competition in a prime location. A camp like this, Sal, no law or enforceable contract.
is he listening?
And whatever you should put that tent to between now and the first snow, I'm in for half the net. Come October, we finish the deal, all knowing each other better.
Seth won't accept it, Mr. Swearingen.
Thought you had his proxy.
Just up to a point.
See, that ain't my sense of proxy. You heard my offer.
Well, seeing as what he did with Bill Hickok, he sees them as a lot more and probably threat.
We pay $500 now. He gets 50% of our net till the first snow. Then we buy out the rest of his interest. No. It's a great location, Seth. He wants to be sure we don't turn it to... 1,000 now. If anyone in that tent or the building we put up turns a playing card or pours a drink or offers a woman's service, get title back and keep our fucking money.
What makes you talk to me in that tone of voice?
I'm making a counteroffer. As far as what happened in the street, with Bill Hickok being involved. That was a turn of events. It was a turn of events.
Oh, a turn of events. Your partner calls it a coincidence, so still make you a sensible proposal and you answer by insulting me in my own joint.
That didn't mean to insult you, Mr.
You stay out of this. You don't know nothing about this. You weren't here and you don't have his proxy. So... And here's my counteroffer to your counteroffer. Go f*** yourself.
Best bath and blowjob you ever had's not 12 steps up them stairs.
Oh, shut up, lady. Fucking hell. Swear to God, the chemistry between the two of them already is phenomenal. I love Seth though. I love that he just doesn't give a shit if Al has this reputation. Everyone fears him.
Exchanging hellos with Wild Bill Hickok in the hotel hallway.
Yes, you said he seemed very friendly.
Very friendly. Enlist him to our cause?
Do you think that that's the sort of thing that he does?
For a fee?
By that saloon keeper. We just want to buy his lot.
What about what he called you?
I've been called worse by better.
How you feel?
One more shot, and I'll be ready to take that cocksucker.
What'd be your opinion as far as me getting another 50?
You want another 50 in credit?
If that's all right with you.
Maybe Seth will see him coming up trying to kill him, and Seth will stop it.
Fella in the far corner to your right intends me harm. When he makes his move, would you keep an eye on the man with him?
You bet.
See the fellas I mean?
Yes, I do.
Well, I was drinking down by the goddamn creek and I'm all fucking pretty well.
She's a really good actress.
What?
What the hell you want to kill him for?
Show him it's two different things.
Fucking T. You have at that man, and you won't come out that joint alive.
I'm not sure, does that say something about Al, or is it just deep down she never really had that confidence? And it was might be him we might have to take out, not Al.
The man's gun never left his holster, Mr. Hickok.
He meant me harm.
You're my brother, you son of a bitch. I guess he did mean you harm.
He didn't do a thing. Now he's going to be shitting it, having to go back and report that to Al.
You going away from here for a little while, Doc? I won't. Go on.
Listen to them day in, day out. Taking heat from Al every time one of them's poor loose.
Between that and the slit throat that Al will give me if I leave that child alive, I think you know which one I'm gonna choose. Jesus Christ. You're pitting me against Al. Well, I ain't going it alone. You're coming with me to make the case.
That's not going to work. He's going to knock him over in a minute.
Hardware guy. Did you just fucking tell me the hardware guy was standing next to Hickok?
The hardware guy said something like, Hickok's right. He was going for his gun.
When that idiot made his move, did he tip it?
Tom didn't say boo, Al. Hickok must have just smelled him.
Lunatic that runs with Hickok just absconded with that child. Must be under his protection.
He is going to be livid.
You're sure that girl doesn't know what you look like?
Al, I'm confident that girl don't know what I look. So what do you want me to do? You want me to just stay out of camp until you deal with all this? Under the rock.
I think he's going to shoot you.
I'll put messages under the...
What the hell are you doing?
All right. Hey, Al, I think I got time to put my brand on a little snatch before I go.
Oh! How did you not see that coming, you idiot?
Get up here. Bring the sled.
Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
What's his next play going to be now, Al? Yeah, okay. the Seth Bullock Al confrontations were the highlight of that episode. Really, really tense. Okay, just got done watching season 1, episode 2, Deep Water, and a lot of interesting elements going down again. First off, just touch again on Al and Seth. The interactions between them. It was cool that they finally met because I'm pretty sure they didn't have any interaction in the first episode, but we're seeing as well, like, Al seemed like a shithead in the first episode, but we're seeing kind of the traces that he has in different people, different areas. He runs everything, and obviously these guys that attacked that family, he had a big part to play in it. He obviously doesn't want to get it back to him, but the lengths he'll go to kind of cut off any loose ties that will trace it back to him. I mean, asking oh god, I can't think of his name, but Kenny from Scream, asking him to kill the little girl. I mean, jeez, like, he already had him kill that one guy, the Irish guy, Driscoll, but this is a whole other level, like, you know, a child. And I kind of felt bad for him because, in a way, I mean, the fact that he was going to do it is crazy, but obviously there's extreme fear and intimidation of Al and what he can do if you kind of cross him and don't do what he wants. But you can see that, like, there's, I don't know, part of me thinks that maybe there's a good guy in there when it comes to that guy, Ken. I'm calling him Kenny at the moment. I can't think of his name, but Kenny from the camera guy. Just the way he kind of talks, interactions. I think there's a good person in there buried inside. He's just around bad people, and unfortunately his boss is an absolute scumbag. It's interesting as well that, like, Seth and Wild Bill are kind of linked together, but all of the attention and focus is on Wild Bill. But I think Bill definitely sees the potential and capabilities of Seth. Maybe others aren't noticing yet at the moment. But that's kind of interesting too as well. But also then that girl who came in with Wild Bill, the way Al just kind of broke her apart verbally, and this little stare down, because she'd been so confident in the first episode. To see her kind of break down like that was interesting, and I thought she was going to go into the bar and just challenge him and get killed, like your man said. If you go in there, you're not walking out alive. So yeah, a lot of very interesting elements. The Doctor is weird. He is so weird. I don't like him. I really don't like him, and he's not keen on Seth at the moment. But yeah, a lot of juicy elements in episode 2 as well. Definitely enjoyed it. But guys, let me know in the comments your thoughts on episode 2, Deep Water, what you thought of it. And until next time, Slongful.